Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Geoguessr. We are doing a battle for today. It is wow. It is a map by Debre. 3-minute time limit, and we are somewhere in Southeast Asia. Maybe we'll get lucky and find out where we are. I think we could probably use the long antenna meta to try to figure that out. Now, obviously, it's not the Sri Lankan car, so we don't have to worry about Sri Lanka. We don't have unofficial coverage. Do we use the dog meta? Because that's the second pupper we've now seen. Obviously, it's very tropical. We have the palm trees sticking straight up. Wow. Talk about some pretty crappy locations. I don't know how we got to this road, but I'll take it. Sideways like this, what could be Japanese, I think this is Taiwan. I don't think I thought it was Taiwan at first. And I'm also now wondering, is it actually Taiwan? The road and the car, I'm not too confident on. We do have the language. It could be a weird Hong Kong, maybe? I really don't know. Taiwan might be our best bet here. We have the language, obviously. We have the yellow and black lines on the side of telephone poles. We don't have any road markings. We haven't seen what side of the road we're on yet. But it's definitely not Korea. And based on the polls, again, it can't be Japan. Unless it's a weird Japan island. And if that's the case, it doesn't really matter because it doesn't exist anyway. We are making it downhill. One of the first things you should always do is try and make it downhill. As there's usually buildings at the base of whatever hill or mountain you're on. Now, I did see something here. I can't tell if this is supposed to be water or it's going to be a region. However, it kind of reminds me of down here. Just a little bit. Maybe not, but it's the best we have. There's nothing really here that tells us where we're going. If there is any English, we're not really able to see it. Evacuation shelter, 10 kilometers. That's quite a distance to evacuate. We're definitely on the right-hand side, so Japan is 100% out of the question. It has to be Taiwan. Which is where in Taiwan are we? There's no way this is Hong Kong. Is it? The double yellow is what's throwing me here. I don't think it's Hong Kong. If it is Hong Kong, it's a very weird Hong Kong. We're just gonna guess, save us 4 seconds. Ends up, nobody's played this? Wow, you guys are dicks. Ends up being the middle of the fucking country. I don't know what we saw. But that's fine. Now, I am doing this recording a little bit earlier than normal. Ooh. Can we get back to that winter coverage? I think that was winter coverage. Yeah! You don't see snow too often. Unsuitable for heavy good vehicles. We are playing this a little bit earlier than we normally are because I have plenty to do the day this video is going up. So I do apologize if you guys were unable to play. I'm really liking that winter coverage. I wish we had more of it. Like, I wish we kept hopping, like we didn't keep hopping off of it. This should be either the UK or Ireland. We do have a sign right here. Oxenwood, Shalbourne, Tidcombe, and Gafton. All of those sound pretty UK-ish to me, and not so much Irish. Let's go to the middle of the fucking country, because why not? Can we find anything else, though? I mean, we have town names, but they're probably rather small town names, so they're not going to be too helpful. Do we just guess? Because it feels like we're actually heading more into the middle of nowhere as we go north. There might be a town over here, but I might also just be seeing things. And if I'm seeing things, that's a problem. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Martine? Which means it's either the town we're coming in is called Martine. Martin, not teen. So we're in the town of Martin. I doubt we're going to be able to find it. Asgarth? We could try and just randomly throw down a guess. Like a random throwdown guess might be our best bet here. Speaking of the fact that I have a lot to do tomorrow, aka today, I'm going to play the Diverse World off camera. I'm not going to do it on camera, mainly because I don't have the time to commit to that. So I do apologize if you guys were looking forward to it. I know we haven't had it on the channel in about 3 weeks now. But I will have it next week for sure. Salisbury. I know where Salisbury is. We go south for Salisbury. Maybe it wasn't south. Salisbury is known for what? Steaks, right? Salisbury steak, I think it's called. Oh god, why do I not know this? That should be one of the towns I do know, right? Like, why do I know where Chelmsford is, but I don't know where Salisbury is? I feel like that's, like, bad of me. Salisbury, okay. I don't know where Hungerford is. But Salisbury should be to our west, so we should be to the east. Over by Winchester, maybe? Alderbury, Pitton, Porton, West Heerly, Crawley. How far away do you think we are? And that's definitely to our west. So Hungerford should be to our east. Ends up being a little bit further north. In a town called Oxenwood. Ali Ali Oxenfree. Here's Tidcombe, which we definitely saw. But that's not a bad guess. 21 miles. Could have been a little bit better. Shit. Back of a white car. It's kind of hidden right now. We should be on the right-hand side of the road here. This should be the Philippines. Although, it might be a weird Malaysia, Indonesia. And if it's that, I feel like it's Borneo. I feel like everything's Borneo nowadays. I don't know why. Maybe it's a good hedge location. We're definitely on the left-hand side, so there goes the Philippines right out the door. We don't have a yellow divider. We do have a white dash, though. So I'm wondering if there will be a yellow divider eventually. Nobody knows how to drive, apparently. Because we're just passing motorcycles. And as somebody who wanted a motorcycle for a very long time, you can't drive them in New York. It's not, I mean, you can. But where I live, it's not very safe for motorcycles. You should know that you're not really supposed to pass motorcycles, as the wind pressure from the passing vehicle can knock somebody off their motorcycle or cause them to fuck up. That was an Indonesian cigarette ad, so we're definitely in Indonesia. Could it be Sumatra or Sulawesi? It's probably better than the Borneo guess. We do have mountains in the background, although I don't know if that's going to be enough, because obviously I'm not good with mountains. But we know we're in Indonesia. Can we find anything off of these signs that might tell us? That says Timor, which is east. Gerbang Timor. So we're somewhere east. Is there's southeast? I don't know what Gerbang is. That's the problem. Is there a Gerbang somewhere? Because there isn't an East Sumatra, so Sumatra out of the question. There is an East Kalimantan over here, as well as a Southeast Sulawesi. It's not going to be East Java. It doesn't feel like your typical East Java. Could it be Timor Timor? Because I know some of this does have coverage. I think our best bet, without going any further, is to guess exactly where we are. It's either right here or East Kalimantan. Or it's a random island I never actually knew had coverage. I never knew that island existed or had coverage. That's pretty bad. White divider line, right-hand side of the road, sun's to the south, so we are in the north. It feels very European. I could see this being a weird Spain or Portugal. The orangish house roofs bullshit looks weird. We can't even see the name. Suckas? Or sucks? It's an H, I think. Sushis? Yeah, it's definitely gonna be maybe Portugal. Nah, we don't have the yellow on this, so it's probably Spain. Could it be a weird France? Maybe. Could it be a weird Italy? Also possible. But that looks pretty Spanish to me. My only concern is if what we're seeing isn't Spanish. Does that say Cali? It could be one of those, well, it's an official language, but an unofficial official language of Spain. Like in the north. I don't even remember what they're fucking called. That's pretty bad. I don't. Nobody played. I lost the motivation to compete. Northeast of Spain. Not bad. Last one, left-hand side. Are we really in Southeast Asia again? It's a lot. That's a lot in Southeast Asia. Does that say Pennsylvania? Penny Wayne. Umdiluwat. Back of a white car, left-hand side of the road. It's Indonesia, Malaysia again. The language didn't necessarily help us because I didn't even pay attention. I swear, if I'm not playing against anybody, I don't really have the motivation to continue to play. That's kind of lame. Fuck. I know I'm doing this early, but like... Come on. What's tomorrow? Saturday? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. It looks like there is a coastline to our south. Maybe that's important. I don't see any cigarette advertisements hanging low. So maybe we go with Malaysia this time around. Because they're bound to be one here, right? Nothing over here. Nothing in front of the store. We're going Malaysia. We'll go over here. Fuck it. And it does end up being on Borneo and Indonesia, but it doesn't really matter. I wish somebody else played. Not much we could do about it. A little bit of a shorter episode, mainly because we lost the motivation as we kept playing. And you can see in our scores that really didn't help us. But that's going to be where it calls. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed. And hopefully, we'll see you all on Monday for the live stream, as well as the YouTube video. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day. And bye-bye.